It was $7.99. Are we live? Yes, I think so. Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Another beer I got in my latest 𝓕𝓻𝓲 shipment. This one's really interesting. Funeral Bock from Wayfinder. They're out of Portland, Oregon. This brewery, it's funny, like this symbol right here. I think that's like one of the, well, I think it's like the Church of Satan like adopted this symbol, but I think it's like actually like an alchemist symbol or something. And they have like a pentagram or something over here. Horrifyingly delicious. And it's not on this can, but like even like their logo is like a trident or something. This is interesting because they actually show what kind of glass they want me to use. A mug. I don't have a mug, so I'm gonna use my lager glass. And this is double-decocted black Bock, 7% ABV. I forget how much this was. I think it was $7.99. Pretty sure. Because I just got the one can. I mean, you never see Bocks on 𝓕𝓻𝓲. So, I had to grab this up. I have no idea how good it is or anything, or don't know anything about this brewery. But, when American breweries can do niche German-style lagers, well, that absolutely amazes me. All right, so let's give a look here. I'm not sure how this is looking on. It might look black on camera. It's not. It's a deep, deep mahogany or ruby red. It's pretty clear. Lovely cherry highlights when I hold it up to the desk lamp there. It did foam up to the rim there. Perfect, 16-ounce pour there. Oh, yeah, this is... I haven't smelled a good lager like this in a long time. Just lovely, like deep, rich, bready malt to it. Yeah, just lots and lots of malt. Almost, yeah, and then there's like a fruitiness to it. Yeah, slight fruitiness, especially like cherry, or maybe red apple. But otherwise just a lot of bread, and like there's like a definitely like kind of like a toasted character there as well. Maillard products, as they call it, and they say this is double decocted. Now decoction is, and it's been a while since I had to think about this, but it's like where you actually take some of the mash and you put it in the brew kettle, and then I think you add more water, and then I forget. I could look it up. I haven't homebrewed in years, and I'm not going to be taking any more BJCP exams anytime soon. So, yeah, so good smelling beer. I'm not sure what style this would fall under. I think probably Maybach or where's my, look at that BJCP app here. Let's see. 𝓕𝓻𝓲𝓲𝓷? 𝓑𝓮𝓬𝓲𝓷? Probably 𝓑𝓮𝓬𝓲𝓷, yeah. Can it be that strong? Yeah, this is ABV 6.3 to 7.2. Yeah, all right. So probably 𝓑𝓮𝓬𝓲𝓷 6C. Very rare style. Well, in the States. I don't know how it is over there. So let's dive in here. Prost, as they say. Yeah, I haven't had a beer of this style in a long time. Probably years ago when I was doing the BJCP specs, I had to find something for this style. And like as soon as this hit my tongue, I was like, okay, this certainly seems like a real German lager. There's a 𝗕𝓼𝓻𝓲 quality to the actual German lagers, and this one is pretty much there. I think it's missing something. So the flavor is a lot like the aroma, like again, just a deep, rich breadiness, a slight kind of fruitiness to it. And it's funny because I think back, I haven't had like a Bock like this. Have you ever had? I don't know if they still make it. Sam Adams Double Bock. It used to come like in a 4-pack. I remember like it was one of the first beers I ever reviewed, probably back in like 2009 or something, and like I hated it. I was like, this tastes like cough syrup. And now I know what it is. It's because like just that natural fruity flavor from the malt and probably the yeast. You know, you're getting a little bit of a cherry kind of a flavor to it. And plus, like with the alcohol, it does have like a little bit of like a NyQuil or cough syrup kind of taste to it. I mean, it took me a while to get used to that, but like now I really like it. There's like a little bit of like a chocolatiness to it as well. And I don't mean vanilla. I mean like actual chocolate. Like maybe even like almost like dark chocolate. Certainly a toasty character there. I would not call it coffee. I would not call it roasty. You know, as you can see, or maybe you can't see, but the beer is not black. It's not a Schwarzbier. It's just a deep, brown, which is more toast, not roast. I'm not trying to rhyme here. Certainly enough hop bitterness and flavor to offer balance, and I do notice it a little. Kind of the earthy, floral, slightly spicy hop character. Yeah, let's see what the specs say. I haven't read this in a while. Complex, rich maltiness is dominated by the toasty, rich Maillard products. True. Some caramel notes may be present. I really don't get caramel. I'm getting like more like chocolate. I just read that. Hop bitterness is generally only high enough to support the malt flavors, allowing a bit of sweetness to linger into the finish. Yeah, there's a little bit of bitterness or sweetness in the aftertaste. It's not. I wouldn't say this is a sweet beer. It's not a dry beer. It's kind of like in the middle. I'll actually. Well, overall, it's a little bit more dry than it is sweet. But let's see. Well attenuated, not cloying. I agree with that. Clean fermentation profile. Although the malt can provide a slight dark fruit character, which I said. No hop flavor. No roasted or burnt character. Yeah, and I said that. I said it's not roasty. It's not coffee. There's a little bit of like a toasty character to it. As far as mouthfeel, it's probably about medium. Yeah, I say about medium body, moderate carbonation. It's very smooth. It doesn't feel like a heavy beer. I mean, 7% is pretty strong. There's no, well, I mean, 7% is pretty strong for a lager. Like, this was an IPA. You've kind of, run par for the course if it's, something like that. Or if it was even a stout or whatever. But, yeah, as far as drinkability overall, yeah, it's really smooth. I will say, I think, like, the alcohol in that natural malt flavor, kind of, like I said, it kind of combines, like, almost like a cough syrup kind of. It's more like, in the aftertaste, it's like almost like a cough syrup. Yeah. Yeah, really tasty. I think this is pretty much, it's pretty well to spec. They say medium to medium full body, moderate to moderately low carbonation. Some alcohol warmth may be found, but should never be hot. Smooth without hardness or astringency. Overall impression: a dark, strong, malty German lager that emphasizes the malty, rich, and somewhat toasty qualities of continental malts without being sweet in the finish. Comments: decoction, mashing, and long boiling play an important part of flavor development as it enhances the caramel and Maillard flavors aspects of the malt. Any fruitiness is due to Munich and other specialty malts, not yeast or esters developed during. Okay, well, now we know. Um, yeah, I think this brewery, man, they went. If they're gonna make such a niche style, they probably got a recipe from somebody in Germany, and or maybe like the brewer is maybe he comes from over there. I don't know. But yeah, I mean they got this one really really close. At least as far as like the specs, I think if I was judging this in a competition, I think this would be, it's at least 42, maybe 45. I mean, I would have to like really go over it with a fine tooth comb, but for the sake of just Chad's beer reviews here, having fun doing this, yeah, I'm liking it, at about a 4, but it's kind of the opposite of the one I did last night. I like it, but the beer judge in me kind of loves it. I think like the beer judge in me wants to give us like a 4.5. The beer drinker wants to give it about a 4, so I'm going to split the difference. and go 4.25 for Funeral Bock Wayfinder. I'd like the, I don't know if it's supposed to be just a regular household cat or like a panther or what. Oh, yeah, yeah. See, there's the trident logo, and if you look close, there's kind of like a devil smile or something. Focus. Oh, I mean, you can look it up. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys who knows when.